have all 10 secret rares for Supreme Darkness. It's pre-sale time out here from Kong's Cards, and the discount code IMCO40 is going to be saving you on your purchase. Do you need a new Mulch Army? Do you need the opportunity to get the new Evil Hero stuff? Well, Kong's is going to have you on everything that you are going to need. Remember, discount code IMCO40 will save you on your purchase. Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. So starting off up here for our secret rares, we have Poseidra, the Storming Atlantean. Now, I didn't expect Poseidra to make it into a secret rare slot, but I guess somebody out here at Konami really was hoping for this. So it's what? Well, you control a monster except for Poseidra. Your opponent's monsters cannot target this thing for attacks. And then you can send one other water monster from your hand or face on the field to the graveyard, special summon this from the hand. And on normal or special, you can send an Atlantean or Mermail from your deck to your hand, target a card your opponent controls, and return it to the hand. I can't really imagine that this is going to be one of the more expensive secret rares out here, honestly, because most of the water builds are only choosing to play 1 to 2 of this. My only major concern is with a lot of secret rares like this floating around in this set, you are going to have some major issues with what's going to be considered the dead box and the dead value out here, and that's a little bit worrisome some people. But to the Mermail duelist out here that did want some nice rarity upgrades, this is going to be very welcoming. And then we have the Evil Hero Dead End Prison, which is going to be our new secret rare for heroes, which is interesting that they chose this and not the Evil Hero, Neos fusion itself. But this is also a rock monster, which is really cool. But if you draw a fusion monster that must be special summoned with Dark Fusion, you can special summon this from the hand. You only special summon an Evil Hero Dead End Prison once per turn this way, and then you can send a hero monster from your deck to the graveyard. If you would fusion summon a hero monster, this face-up card can be used as a substitute for one material by name, but all the other fusion monsters must be correct on a 17-1100 out here. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh, hey, this is a fantastic card, free extender, free name change. Yes, it is cool, but once again, if you're choosing to play this in the hero deck, this is what, like a 1 to maybe a 2 of. It's also locked behind being a rock monster. So you can't just, oops, there's the Rhoda, I can go ahead and recur for that. No, that's not what you're getting. So, another interesting secret choice. And then Meowls. So this is our new Mulch Army that says each time your opponent specimens a monster or monsters from any graveyards or banishment, draw a card. Now, like the other Mulch Armies, you are able to combine this with one other Mulch Army per turn and create this draw vacuum. And in combination with the other Mulch Armies, this typically ends up being what? A 1 of in a lot of the builds. So straight off the bat here, everybody, I'm going to be honest with you. You have a very strong card. Is it going to be as expensive as the other Mulch Armies? No. But because of the way that this set is structured, you're probably going to be looking at this card being potentially $50. Because something in this set has to carry the value. Vendors cannot be losing money on this product from opening it up. And there has to be an expected ETA return on that value. And you already know it's a Mulch Army. It's going to have some stupid crazy value, and this card's meant to bring down the pressure on Malice to do the thing. Now we have also a Q out here, the Lightless Shadow. This is probably one of the more amazing cards that we have in this set, and for the extra decks that are going to be choosing to play this, it's going to be good. So it's 2+ monsters, including a Fiend. During the main phase quick effect, discard a card and apply one of these effects. So we can destroy one card on the field, or we can banish this card until the end phase and special summon a light or dark monster from our graveyard. We could revive Jowden with this. And then during your standby phase, you can draw cards equal to the number of different monster types in your graveyard, and then place cards from your hand on the bottom of the deck in any order equal to the number that you drew. Now, of course, you can only use each effect of a Q once per turn. But I mean, in terms of what I've seen people do with this, basically the revives and the return loop that you kind of can do with this is really good. Now, also the hand sculpting going into the next turn also feels incredibly good, man. A Q is an absolute banger of a card for the power that it brings to your strategy. Then we have Liberator Ito. Now, this card is... I'm wondering for future application out here if this is going to be really good, because we just entered into Year of the Snake, and I'm expecting that there will be some power up with this. So for those of us looking at this card now going, ugh, future application tells me that there might be something here. So it has to be special summoned from the hand or graveyard by paying half your life, while your opponent has a monster in their field or graveyard with an effect that activates in the hand or monster zone in response to a card or effect activation. That's hard, but that's okay. And then you can special summon Liberator once per turn this way, and then just once. And then this card special summon cannot be negated, and this face-up card cannot be used as material for a fusion, synchro, exceeds, or link summon. Also, during this turn, or during your turn only, it is unaffected by monster effects activated on your opponent's field. Yeah, did I need to say more words on a 4K out here? I think that this card's probably the sleeper of the set going forward. And then we have glorious Audra, aka the what are we doing here secret rare in the set, which I'm going to call it what it is. You know, Argo Star was one of those major themes that everybody was kind of like, hey, what are we doing here? You know, like, what is the purpose of this? Well, it basically allows you to get some quick access to setting up the continuous traps, which is really, really good. And, I mean, you get, what, like, no other real value out of this? I want to be excited about the Argo Star cards. I really do. But I think that this is going to be one of the easier deck build, or one of the easier archetypes you're going to pick up. You're expecting at least, what, 2 to 3 lines of support out of future product for this. And if that's the case, then this is going to be worth it just to kind of pick up for the long haul, depending on, you know, if you want to play some of the cool Argo Star ideas that we've seen out here. There's some pretty cool ones, by the way. And then we have the Tenyi Spirit Shuya. I told you guys this was going to be a secret. It doesn't matter if we think that this card's good, broken, past its time, or what, but this card does so much. So it's, if you control a worm monster or a face-up non-effect monster, this can be special summoned from your hand. If this card is sent to the graveyard as material for a worm synchro monster, you can special summon one Tenyi Link monster from your extra deck. It cannot be used as link material. Then you lose life points equal to its link rating times 1,000. Now, the most famous thing about this is you basically use this to cheat out the big link 4. Trade 4,000 of your life points out here, cry in a corner because you just made a really bad decision, and then you're just going to kind of call it a day out here. Like, that is the purpose of this card. It gives Sword Soul the chance to put an extra boss monster on the field and allows you to do your thing. I'm sure the Quarter Century is going to look really nice for this, but if you're pulling this, it's a little bit of a rough time. Yeah, Konami and Power Creep out here. Yeah, who didn't see that one coming? Then we have a set, Asamina of the White Forest. Now, this card, this is going to be really, really good. So we can reveal this card in your hand, especially in a White Forest or an Asamina monster from your hand. Oh, okay, sure. I'll take that. During the main phase, you can fusion summon one Asamina fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field. Oh, okay, sure. If this card is sent to the graveyard as synchro material, you can add a Sinful Spoils card from your deck to your hand. Oh, okay. You only use each effect of a set to the Asamina of the White Forest once per turn. So we got a free special summon, you got a free fusion summon enabler, you got the ability to link this or send this thing off for a fusion, or a synchro summon, and you get to recruit for a Sinful Spoils card. Like, I can't. With the new support coming, that this card is actually quite good for what Konami was actually kind of future-proofing out here with this. I think this is going to be one of the more expensive cards in the set. It's just what we're expecting. The White Forest lore has been nothing but expensive after expensive after, well, expensive. Then we have Saint Asamina. Oh boy, you know, after that new boss monster that we're getting in Alliance Insight, this card's looking pretty good. So, it's an illusion, of course, but it's 2 level 6 or higher monsters, a fusion plus a synchro. The summoning requirements are so awful. Your opponent cannot target this card on the field, graveyard, or... Okay, so your opponent cannot target cards in their field, graveyard, or banishment, or this card on the field with card effects. I mean, that's okay for for having 0 attack, I guess. Your opponent takes any battle damage that you would have taken. Oh boy, I can't wait to summon this in attack mode. And then if this card, or this fusion summon card this turn, you can special summon a level 9 or lower Asamina monster from your deck or extra deck. So, I mean, hey, I'll take that, I guess. Free recruitment for other guys, but, I mean, 0 attack, 4,000 defense. And I guess you get some damage reflection, but, you know, I don't know. I really don't like this card. And then we have the Snake Eyes Doom Dragon. Now, this is the gas. This card's really good. So it's a Snake Eyes monster plus an illusion monster. We don't care about that. Must be either fusion summon or special summon by sending 2 face-up monsters from your spell and trap card zone to the graveyard. I'll be cheating this out all day in Crystal Beast. If this card is special summoning, target 1 face-up monster on the field, place it face-up in the owner's spell and trap card zone as a continuous spell. And you can only use each effect of the Snake Eyes Doom Dragon once per turn, but I mean, like... you can do a lot of cool things with this card. Like, the fact that they made this so generically accessible is still one of the coolest things that I have seen out here. And like I said, I make the reference to Crystal Beast because they can cheat this thing out all day long. You know, who gave Crystal Beast the opportunity to play this card? But okay, so that's all of your Seeker Airs out of Supreme Darkness. Please leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think. And remember, check out Kong's Cards discount code MCO40, save you on your purchase. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.